Hi there, Anne Marie here of That Girl Organizes. Good afternoon. I just have to show you something that made me laugh when I came outside today for this video. It kind of looks like a skunk was massacred, and I thought, oh, is it gonna smell? And then I remembered I cut my husband's hair this weekend. And yes, he knows he's the butt of many of my jokes, and he actually thinks they're funny. My kids are a little appalled sometimes, but I just don't think they have very good sense of humor. So I just wanted to share with you today, I met an older man this morning, and he was talking to me a lot. I think we had at least a half an hour conversation. He didn't know me from anything, but he saw me, doing some work, and he's like, you could use a big desk, and the conversation just kind of went on. And he was telling me that he had lost his wife a few years ago and that he's downsizing, and he had no idea what I did. Even though I had my logo shirt on, he just didn't know. So I just let him talk, and he was telling me about all the different jobs he's had and how he's managed things and how he loves to save company time and money. I said, so do I, and I just let him talk some more. And he was just telling me, hey, I'm downsizing. And I said, he goes, I have 3,000 square feet, and that's just ridiculous for just me. I said, that sounds like a good decision. And he said, I'm really curious about something. He goes, do you have any idea where I can sell books? Or, sorry about that. He said, I have about 1,000 books. And I said, actually, I do. I said, look up Stick Figure Books. Devin is my contact there. I love all these things going up on my screen. And he's fantastic. He's in Inverness, and they will come pick up your books for free and pay you for them. How fantastic is that? My clients absolutely love it. And then he was saying that he needed to sell antique magazines. He's like, do you know who would buy something like that? He goes, most people just tell me to throw them out. He goes, but I know that they're worth a lot of money. I said, I don't know, but why don't you give me your email and I would be happy to help you. I just love helping people. Before we got through that entire conversation, I did not tell him what I did. At the end I did. I said, if you need any help, buddy, I would be happy to help you. And he asked me for my card, and he was looking forward to my email later to see where he could sell these magazines. It doesn't matter to me if I get a job out of that or not. Would I like it? Of course. But I just love helping people. If he needs help just with some names and numbers of magazine buyers, I guess you'd call them, or antique buyers, I'm happy to help with that. Realistically, there's going to be a client that comes up who's going to need the same exact thing. I have the book thing covered, but I've never heard of the antique magazines before. So I am happy to help in any which way. And have you ever thought that if you help someone, it comes back to you? Whether it comes back to you now or in 10 years or in 3 minutes, it just always does. And it might not come back to you in the way you might think, and you might not realize it's coming back to you, but I feel like it always does. Zig Ziglar said if you help enough people that, I'm going to forget the end of it, not you will become rich, but you will be successful, and I completely believe that. In anything, I just like to help people, and I am becoming successful. I am one of the most well-known organizers in the Chicagoland area, and that has not been because I'm stingy or because I'm pushy or salesy. That's just not true at all. When I got home this afternoon, I actually had a phone call from a couple who moved across the country, and they were downsizing big time. They already got rid of some things when they got here, but she's like, Anne Marie, we don't know what to do with this stuff. The space planning's bad, we have furniture all over, I don't know how to set this up. We need to fix some stuff, and we really just need help. We're a little older, and it's hard for us. I'm just so glad that people ask for help. Because think about how long you have struggled with something and just let it go, and let it go until you are so aggravated, so anxious, so depressed that you've just about fallen off the cliff. Don't let it get that far. It just doesn't need to. I'm so grateful when people ask me ahead of time for help, because I am very willing to help them in any which way I can. And I've seen the other side. The other side is way harder and really tough for people to come back from. Although I help many of my clients get through depression and anxiety because they have so much stuff and they've let things get way out of hand. And just not knowing how to deal with it, who to call, what to do. Guys, that's what I'm here for. I just absolutely love to help people. So if you need help with anything, or let's face it, I can't believe it's 90 today, 91 it said in my car. If you need help getting that garage cleared out before winter comes, because let's face it, 3-car garages usually hold how many cars? It's the reality. We have so much stuff, especially if you have little kids with lots of bikes. That takes up a lot of room. Sports equipment gets thrown all over. There's just tools, if you have a guy who loves tools and just doesn't seem to know how to put it away. Hey Eric, there are a lot of systems and a lot of things I can do to help you according to your learning style. I am not the organizer who comes into your home, makes it pretty, and walks away. Making it pretty is only part of it. But to organize you according to your learning style, that's key. And why is that key? Because you have a different learning style than your spouse, than your children. Everyone seems to have a different learning style most of the time, or at least a mix. And unless you are organized according to your learning style, it's just going to look pretty for a little bit, and it's really hard to maintain. So I am out there to help you get everything organized according to your learning style, according to your family members' learning style, so that it sticks. I want you to be able to be successful, to save time and money, and have more time for fun. But life is short, guys. Let's have fun. I'm Anne-Marie Gunther of That Girl Organizes. Don't forget, get organized, stay organized. Have a good afternoon.